Hi, boys and girls. Um, we started a new cycle today, and so we have a new essential question. And our essential question is, how do animals help each other? And there's lots of ways that animals help each other. They're not always predator and prey. Lots of times they are friends to each other and help each other in different ways. We're going to learn a lot about that this week. I'm going to start us off by doing our interactive read aloud. Let's see if I can get it to cover our screen here. Does it feel like we're sitting in front of the smartboard? It does to me.
Animals working together. How does being in a group help animals? How do they work together? Many animals depend on others of their kind in order to survive. These animals live in groups that help each other. Gorillas live together in groups called troops. Each troop has about 9 to 20 animals in it. The head of the troop is an older, dominant male called a silverback. Gorillas stay together to find food. They also help each other stay clean by picking tiny insects out of each other's fur. A troop also stays together for protection. They communicate with their voices. They can't talk, but they make different sounds. A chuckling sound may mean, "Let's play." But if a gorilla beats its chest and makes a hooting noise, it is a warning. This tells other gorilla groups not to get too close.
So let's stop and think about what we just learned about gorilla troops. Can you make any connections to a gorilla troop to your own life? Stop and think about that. They live together, they travel together, they help each other. Did anyone think of their family? That's what I thought of. Of course, they're groups of 9 to 20. I do not have 20 people living in my house. That would be a very big troop for people, but it's the right size for gorillas. I want you now to say out loud one of the things that gorillas do to help each other. Did you think of something? I hope you did. Let's go on to our next slide.
African wild dogs are another kind of animal that help each other. They live in groups called packs.
Hmm.
There are between 6 and 20 dogs in each pack.
So now we have packs and troops. Kind of reminds me of the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts. Let's keep going.
These endangered animals find food together. The dogs hunt at dawn and at dusk. Running together, they make high, excited squeaks to tell each other where to find the rodents, antelopes, wildebeests, and other animals they hunt. They even move their big ears to point out which direction to go in. There are many aspects of their behavior that show that they are working as a group.
They use their ears to point which direction they're going to go. Can you do that? Do your ears do that? I can't make my ears point at all. Oh, luckily for me, I have hands to help me point. If I couldn't talk, I could point.
The pack works together to care for the young dogs. If youngsters are present at a kill, they are allowed to eat first. Because mother wild dogs can give birth to up to 20 pups, feeding the young is a big job. All of the adult dogs need to hunt so that the pack has enough to eat. The adult dogs watch over each other's young too. They protect the little dogs from predators that might try to eat them. The adult male dogs babysit the pups in their dens.
Go to our next.
African wild
Oops.
dogs are.
Oh, silly Mrs. Bowman. All right, let's go on to the next slide. Oh, look at these guys. You ready?
Emperor penguins live in big groups that help each other. These penguins live in Antarctica. Because it is very cold in Antarctica, the penguins huddle together to stay warm. This is beneficial to all the penguins. They take turns moving to the protected warm center of the group. After a penguin warms up a little, It moves back to the outside of the group.
Do you remember when we talked about this in our classroom? Anybody remember that? How they would take turns? I remember us talking about that this year. You do too. Good job, everyone.
Then penguins on the outside can come into the middle. Mother and father emperor penguins help each other too. When a mother emperor penguin lays an egg, she leaves it with the father. Then the mother travels far away to find food. Meanwhile, the father penguin gently balances the egg on its feet and covers it with its warm feathers. In 2 months, the egg will hatch. That is when the mother returns with fish to feed the new chick. Now it is the father's turn to go look for food.
All right. We knew a lot about that already, so we're not going to spend a lot of time talking about it. Kind of experts on penguins, right? Ooh, this one looks good.
Dolphins help each other in many ways. These small whales travel together in groups called pods.
Did you know a dolphin was a small whale? Hmm.
Small pods have at least 5 dolphins, and large pods can have hundreds of dolphins. The dolphins in the pod help each other catch fish. The pod surrounds a group of fish. The dolphins swim around the fish very quickly so that the tasty fish are packed together like a ball. Then the dolphins swim through the ball of fish, eating as they go. They do this by instinct. To communicate, dolphins make high-pitched whistles and squeaks. They make these noises to find each other and to warn each other when danger is near. Dolphins are very helpful to members of their pod that become hurt or sick. If a dolphin is attacked by another animal, such as a shark, the rest of the dolphins in the pod will stay near the hurt member. They may even try to fight back. Dolphins help each other.
Oops, sorry. That was me again. I'm going to switch us to, I think I can do this. And then it's just me. Oh, so I thought I could. This is my first time in a long time using the program I'm using to make this video. And hopefully it's going to work out really well. I'm going to be using this program for all our videos. It lets me show some of our wonders things on the screen, but lets me talk to you just like I would in the classroom. So now we've heard there's a lot of different names for groups of animals that travel together. There's packs and troops and herds, and but they all kind of remind me of our families. We protect each other. We keep each other safe. We love each other. And we help each other. That's what you do with your family. That's how your family treats you. I love that animals are doing the same wonderful thing that we are for each other. Give yourself a hug and think about your family right